I'm now making a video at 11 minutes to 8 on Sunday the 10th of July. I believe there are people that want me to succeed in destroying this system. I believe, and I've got, well, the evidence is hard to prove, but yeah, there are people that want me to achieve things, and I don't know what they want me to achieve, but which I suppose makes me sound a bit stupid, but I've had a lot of strange experiences over the last couple of weeks, and I need to get the full story out. I mean, obviously we've had, I don't know what to call it really. I suppose we're living in quite dark times. Well, I am anyway. I'm in a ward called Tarn, T-A-R-N, Tarn Ward. I've just been threatened by this bloke called Degraft. He thinks he's something special. Well, he's trying to intimidate me, and it doesn't work. And I've tried my best to explain, a bit like this rat's trying to do. He's trying to fuck up my intellect, my way of thinking, my mind. I want to trust him, but you know, I must be stupid. You know, I do know who I am. I do know my own brain. I do know my own mind, and I do know that I'm being taken for a fool. I feel like I'm on death row, to be honest. That's how bad things are. But things are being investigated, and that's all that matters. And obviously there's a lot of strange stuff going on. You've only got to look at the news, and that's what's got me into this trouble. Because I became, and I'm going to use the word powerful because that is the word, that is what happened. There were choppers overhead. Whether they were police choppers, whether they were the Chinese Communist Party, whether they were Russians, I don't know who they were. They were very low over Burford Road. I was scared they were going to land. I had things going missing from my flat. There were people entering my property when I wasn't there. I was even leaving the front and the back door open. I mean, you know, that's how, what we were trying to do as a family unit within 24 Burford Road, NG76 Bravo Delta, BD, I don't want to sound like I'm on cocaine, was create the perfect world. And we kind of succeeded to an extent, but obviously, when you're dealing with yardies and people who haven't had your upbringing, because I went to school, I was a public school boy. I had a 80 grand a year upbringing between the ages of 4 and 12. And here we go again. We're back on the numbers again, and this is how this underground force tuned into me. This is how they started believing in me, because I was going through all the old MPs, you know, the Ted Heath days. I was exposing the paedophilia In Broadmoor, my granddad used to drink with Ted Heath and Kenny Noy, the guy that killed an MI6 officer, and then what goes around comes around, and these fucking mugs looking after me, and this fucking muppet in control, or so he thinks. He's just some fucking prick who is going to get his just desserts, a bit like Dr. Murphy, a bit like Tara McDermott, a bit like all the other aliens, Dr. Exworthy, Dr. Khan, all of them. They're Claire Barkley, you know, they're all going to get a lot of pain and suffering, and they're gonna have a very dark old age, a very painful old age, and they're gonna regret what they've done, and they're gonna beg God for forgiveness, because they are in Satan's lock, and as am I at the moment. And I don't think anyone's gonna be able to come to my rescue because it's a bit over their heads. Although, saying that, it's not all bad and it's good vs evil, but these people are evil. They're taught to be evil, they're trained to be evil. I don't know who they are, I don't know where they've come from, I don't know what they're up to, but they're not normal, nice, kind, genuine people. A bit like I used to get in the Norbury unit in Stafford. They were good guys. Not all of them, admittedly, but they were honest people. And that was 2010, 2011. And that is what people want me to expose, is the switchovers and the changes. And I think the fact that Conservative government are now gone is because I exposed the fact that it was a fix when I was in Ashford in 2019 that got them in. Someone says to me Green Party. It wasn't a Green Party at all. I knew it was a fix, and you just roll with it, don't you? You roll with the bullshit. But it's about time now the truth surfaced, and that's what everyone's worried about, is the truth coming out. A bit like when I was on that train between Nottingham and Leicester, and the guy was going, I didn't do it, it wasn't me. And he was, and I was having a conversation, and this is what's going on. The truth is coming out. But there's a lot of people that want to hide a lot of truth. And when it comes to these medications, fucking hell, that is deep, and I know it's deep, and they know it's deep, and it is, and I've been over this a million times. I'm not going to keep going over this because I've said it already. And luckily, it looks like this one can go to Instagram as well, because I'm going to be within the time limit. So yeah, I'm just going to let them do what they want to do with me. I'm not going to fight them. They think they're clever, they think they're one step ahead. They haven't got a clue, they're behind the times. Nottingham was a shitload more advanced than these fucking pricks. And they can play their silly little, dirty little, beefy little games all they want, but they're muppets. And there you go, 9/11. The British Army needs to confess what has gone on in that country, along with the fact that, as you know, our Chief of Defence, the guy that was shitting bricks over the nuclear warfare, which never occurred, has a lot to hide about the weapons of mass destruction and about the Twin Towers, and the fact that the Conservative government have profiteered from that destruction. What's gone on from there is a lot more evil. I'm going to carry on. I'm not going to stop there. Now, this has all come out and as it was coming out, as I was thinking it, my PlayStation Vita was playing Exposes. It was the Hysterius Posterios case to begin with, and then it was something a lot more deeper, and I've deliberately forgotten what it was, but it's irrelevant, it doesn't matter. I'm going to stop there and I'm going to continue recording.